Hello my beautiful friends, welcome. My name is Christina Marie from BeautyAmaB. I do beauty reviews, tutorials, unboxing, spoilers, giveaways. Every month I do an eyeshadow palette giveaway for the month of February. It is the Cabana Club palette from ColourPop. It's actually what I have on my eyes today. And it kind of looks like this on the inside. This is mine. I have a brand new one for you that we are going to be giving away. Giveaways are really easy. Be subscribed to the channel. Watch the videos in their entirety. Somewhere in here is going to be a secret word that you're going to need to know for this giveaway. I love the ColourPop formula. I love how it's really easy to blend, and you know, it's more on the more affordable side than a lot of the stuff that I've been trying lately, so I absolutely love that. My budget loves that. But you can easily, you can do a glam look. You can do obviously a purple look, a blue look, go crazy with color, whatever it is that you want to do. So what we're going to do in today's video is I'm going to tell you a little bit about the palette, do some swatches, do a couple of looks with it, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts and let you know what else you need to do for winning this giveaway for your palette of this. So this is an $18 palette. I do have a code for ColourPop. It'll be in the description box down below. It'll save you 15% off your first order. And what ColourPop says about this palette is book your spot at the Cabana Club. Play poolside with this summery 12-pan palette to create the freshest, most vibrant looks. Features a mix of bright tropical hues, hints of neutral tones and gold accents, and buttery mattes and shimmery metallics. I thought this would be perfect for, because you won't actually get this, the winter won't get this until March, so perfect for going into the spring. So that's why I chose it for this one. Let's get into some of those swatches. So high season here, great for the inner corner. So High Season is a light gold with warmer undertones and a sparkling metallic sheen. It has semi-sheer buildable pigmentation that applied with better coverage. When applied with a fingertip, the texture was moderately emollient, smooth, and blendable. It wore nicely for 8 hours before fading into invisibility. Rattan is a light yellow-brown with warm undertones and a matte finish. It has opaque color payoff that adhered well to bare skin and blended out with ease as the texture was soft, finely milled, and wasn't too powdery. It lasted well for 8 hours before falling off. Bikini. Bikini is a medium pink with muted warm undertones and matte finish. It had nearly opaque color coverage with a smooth blendable texture that was lightly powdery but not prone to shearing out too readily. It stayed on nicely for 8 hours before fading. Cool Off. That is the blue that I have on my eyes today. So Cool Off, it's a medium bluish aqua with subtle cool undertones and a sparkling metallic finish. The texture was moderately emollient, so while it looked more sparkly and almost chunky in the swatch, it had only light fallout. I'd recommend applying this shade with a fingertip to get the smoothest and most even application. It wore decently for 8 hours. And then here are those colors. Go Bananas. It is a bright medium dark yellow with moderate warm undertones and a matte finish. It had mostly opaque, buildable pigmentation with slightly drier, somewhat powdery texture, but blended out without too much difficulty. Lasts for 8 hours. This is Copa Cutie. It is a medium pinkish coral with moderate warm undertones and a warmer peachy gold shimmer that contrasted with the base color. The texture was smooth, blendable, and lightly creamy without being too powdery. The rich pigmentation that stayed on well for 8 hours. Mainly all of these stayed on well for 8 hours. I loved using Limelight as well in the inner corner. Limelight is a medium gold and yellow with warmer undertones and a smooth, lightly metallic sheen. It had mostly opaque buildable pigmentation with soft blendable texture that wasn't too dense nor too loosely pressed into the pan. Here is Bahama Mama. It is light orange with warmer, more golden undertones and sparkling finish. Recommend applying this with a fingertip or a dampened brush as it had some fallout when initially applied, and blend it out using a dry brush due to the high sparkle content. The eyeshadow had opaque pigmentation paired with lightly emollient consistency that helped the product last for 8 hours. Here are those. Take It Easy. Take It Easy is a brownish copper with warm, more orange undertones and a matte finish. The texture was soft, smooth, and blendable without being too powdery or too firmly pressed into the pan. It had rich color coverage that stayed on for 8 hours. Throw Shade. I love using this in the outer corner buildup. So it is a deep brown with cool undertones and a matte finish. It had opaque color payoff that adhered evenly to bare skin and diffused well along the edges. The texture was soft, smooth, and blendable with light powderiness. The shade showed signs of fading after 8 hours. We have Cha Cha Cha. Cha 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 is a light medium purple with strong warm pink undertones and a matte finish. The texture was soft but very powdery, so it had more of a semi-sheer to medium pigmentation, which was best applied over an eyeshadow primer where it was buildable. So Pool Party is a deep blue with cool undertones and a mostly matte finish. It had nearly opaque color payoff that was buildable to full coverage with less than half of a layer on top. The texture was soft, blendable, and finely milled without being prone to fallout. And here are those colors. Okay, let's get in a couple of the looks. So I'm thinking about doing maybe a blue look for today, kind of these shades here, with maybe a little bit of that top row. So I think I'm gonna go in first with Rattan here. And let's kind of zoom you in just a little bit. And I'm just coming in from above and kind of doing little small tap motions right now. And I just want to deepen that up just a little bit. And then I do want to go into Take It Easy into the crease. Again, coming from above. So it's mainly going almost on that brow bone itself, not under it. Now with the same brush we started off in the beginning, just do a little blending. I will say that that color is very powdery but buildable. And then I am going to go into Throw Shade just a little bit in that outer corner. Now let's blend that. Oh, it's not wanting to blend very easily, but we'll make it work. I don't know if it's just because it's so dark, but the more you do it, the more it thinks about blending a little bit. And there we go. Then I do want to tightline, that rat tan here on the lower lash, kind of buff it out a little bit, and then we'll actually tightline with a different color. So I'm just starting on the outside, connecting it, and bringing whatever's left inside. Then I am going to tightline that Take It Easy just in on that kind of outer third. I just kind of want to blend those two together just a little bit. No additional product on this brush. I want to take Pool Party here right on that outer corner, that outer third. All I'm doing right now is just tapping in place the product. It is pretty powdery, so I am getting some fallout down here. Let's kind of dust that off. Hopefully it's super dark shade. It doesn't leave like a blue cast down here. So make sure as you're really tapping off that brush. Now let's kind of blend that in towards the center. Now I do want to take this in the center and then kind of that inner 2/3 portion, and it is in the shade Cool Off, just with my finger. Do a little tap tap. And now on a clean finger, no product, I just want to go back and forth between that dark and the blue, just kind of blending the two. It might pick up just a hair, that blue on my finger. Then in the very inner corner, I am going to take Limelight. I'm going to first use my finger, and then where my finger couldn't reach, I'll use a brush. I'm also going to take it in the teardrop and the lower lash just a little bit. I'm really liking how this is turning out. Let me go put on some lashes and lips and I'll be right back. So here's the finished look. I'm loving this. Be back with my next look. So I really wanted to do kind of a glam look today. So I think I'm going to go into that rattan. Up, and I'm just placing product right now, not worrying about blending. Because I have hooded eyes, if I do this, it brings the crease up. And always start at the outside, so most of your product is placed here, and then it automatically gets less as you go in. Now I want to blend that a little bit. Small circular strokes. And then I am going to take whatever's left on the brush and just kind of run it underneath a little bit. Then I just kind of want to blend that outer corner together a little bit. And then I am going into for throw shade into the crease and outer corner buildup. I don't want to use this one. It looks a little too red for me. So let's use this one. And remember, tap, tap, tap that off. Again, going up. It's not coming off as dark, if you can tell in the eye, than it is here. But let's see if that's buildable. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely buildable. I know it looks like one big hot mess right now, but give it a second and we're gonna fix that. Then let's blend. Everything's up and out. And then I am going to take High Season on the inner portion of my lid, inner corner, and lower lash waterline. I do want to wet my brush first, because I want some sparkle and shine. And then I am going to take my finger and just, because I don't want it to be as much shine, and just kind of go in that inner third. Now I do feel like we lost a little bit of that depth, so I'm just going to take my finger again, kind of into that darker shade, and just kind of go back and forth a little bit, starting on the outside, and just do the tap tap dance. I really like how that one turned out. Okay, let's go into that high scream again and put it in the lower lash and kind of that tear duct. Let me go put on some mascara and lips and I'll be right back. So here's the finished look. Be right back with my next look. So I'm thinking about doing kind of a purple mauve look, mainly using these colors right in here today. So let's start off with that cha-cha slide and then tap off what we don't need. All I'm doing right now is just kind of patting in the product. I'm just building up that outer corner and then taking whatever's left on the brush into the crease. I just want to blend that just a little bit on this outer corner, kind of buff that out. Just small circular strokes. Then I do want to go in with just a little bit of this Wishful and go right kind of above what we just did, and it'll really help with that blend. Kind of the outer corner a little bit. And I'm going to wet my brush and then take a little bit of Copa Cutie here. It's such a good payoff, especially with the ColourPop shadows, when you wet your brush first. And I do want to build up that outer corner just a little bit more. So going back into just a hair of that cha-cha-cha. I do want to take that bikini here in the lower lash high line right out into the lower lash in the waterline just a little bit, mainly concentrating on this outer corner here. And then whatever's left on the brush, bring in. Then I do want to take Limelight here just on the very inner corner of the upper lid, tear duct, and lower lash line. Let me go put some mascara and lips on, and I'll be right back. So here's the finished look. Be right back with the final look, which I'm thinking very colorful. Be right back. So I'm thinking about something maybe kind of out there, out of the box for me anyway, and playing with a bunch of different colors and see how it goes for our last look. So I'm gonna go into Bikini and use that kind of above and then also below here. And it's gonna look like a whole hot mess for a little bit, but we'll get it to come together. I wanna blend that out just a little bit. Then wanna deepen the outer corner with this shade here, which is Take It Easy. Do a little blend a little bit. Then I want to go into Throw Shade into the very, very outer corner and just do a little kind of dap, dap, dap. And back to our blending brush. And then I want to take Limelight, just kind of here in the inner third, to the center. I promise you I'm going to bring in some color. Here's where this whole thing is either going to fall apart or come together. Let's go into Cool Off here. So what I'm going to do is start on the inner corner, kind of come up like this with it. Let's see. I do want to try wetting the brush and see if that'll make a difference. I'm going to take High Season on the very inner corner. And kind of bring it down in the lower lash line as well. I am going to go in with Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil in the shade Chaos and just lightly go into that lower lash waterline. Okay, let me go put some mascara and lips on and I'll be right back. Secret word is fun. So here's the finished look. Be right back with my final thoughts. So what did you guys think? I think that second look was my favorite. Which of those looks was your favorite? I thought it was a really good palette. I did love that, you know, with all of the shades. They mainly lasted about 8 hours before they really started to fade. As long as you tapped off some of those mattes, there wasn't a ton of fallout. So make sure to do that. I like it. I think it's a really, I think I wanted to show, normally I only show 3 looks. I did want to show 4 looks today to show how versatile this palette could really be for you guys. In the description box down below is a Google form link. Make sure to fill it out. Only fill it out once. You can get bonus entries if you go follow me over on Instagram. That handle is BeautyAmaB, A-M-A, followed by the letter B. If you follow me on Twitter, it's the same, BeautyAmaB, followed by the number 1. If you share this video, that'll get you an extra bonus entry as well, so that's 3 extra entries. So all you have to do is on the Google form, mark that you did those bonus items. If you did do so, make sure you do, because I do check. YouTube is no way affiliated with this. This is me giving back to you to brighten somebody's day. And you must be 18 years or older or have your parents' permission to enter. This giveaway is open internationally. I am though not responsible for duties, taxes, fees, tariffs, customs, lost in transit, damaged, anything extra for it to get to you, and make sure that giveaways are legal in your country. So let's have this giveaway go through March 11th at midnight Mountain Standard Time. And then on March 16th, what I will do is I'll take all the Google forms, and if everybody did everything they're supposed to be doing, and as well as I'll put in there if they have bonus entries, I'll take the first name, first initial of the last name, put it into my computer, and the computer spins the wheel, the computer picks it. There's no funny business here on this channel. And then basically just give me a day or so after that to bundle everything up and mail out the prizes to all the winners. As soon as the giveaway is over, I do go ahead and delete all of those Google forms. Your privacy is very important to me. If you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to do so. We're such a fun, laid-back group here. If you can do me a favor, hit that bell button, mark it to all. And if you are watching on a mobile device, go into your settings and mark those. I want you guys to know when I upload. Definitely want you guys to know when I do giveaways. I love it when I can make somebody else happy. If you like this video, give it a big like. YouTube will now go ahead and insert another video for you. If you have the time, I greatly appreciate you checking it out. Have a beautiful rest of your day, you guys. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and I will see you soon. Hello, February. Bye.